So last year, I tried to break a world record. It didn't work out the way I hoped it would. It turns out trying to break a world record is actually kind of difficult, especially when you don't choose the right one. My original plan was to record the process of trying to break a world record and hopefully make a YouTube video out of it, but that didn't happen because I failed. So now I have about 2 hours of footage and I figured it'd be fun to edit it together and make fun of 2019 Ethan for having a dream. Enjoy. Hey guys, my name's Ethan and today I'm gonna try and break a world record. So a couple days ago, I was looking at easy to break world records, and one of them caught my eye. It was longest time keeping a single balloon in the air. Like, you know how like when you were a kid and you played the game where you keep the balloon up in the air? Like that, but like intense. So the world record for that was something crazy, something like 20 hours. And I was just like, I can't do that for 20 hours. But next to that, there was one that said, world record for longest time keeping 3 balloons in the air at a time. I'm out of breath. I have asthma. So the world record for someone keeping 3 balloons in the air is something under 40 minutes. I think it's 39 minutes, and that's definitely doable. Like, I could do that. How hard could it be? So that's what we're gonna try today. So I was really excited to try and break a world record. I literally recorded that in the car 5 seconds after buying the balloons. But I didn't realize until I got home just how difficult it would be to actually break the world record. Okay, so I'm not gonna time myself just yet. I'm gonna try just with these 3 balloons and see how difficult it is. Very difficult. It was very difficult. One of the things that I'm foreseeing being a problem right away is that my ceiling is kind of low, and I feel like in order to best maximize my chances of actually beating the record, I need a higher ceiling so I can hit the balloons higher. You need a higher ceiling and smaller dreams. All right, let's try this. Oh my God. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be. Okay, this isn't gonna work. So you'd think that after admitting that it wasn't gonna work, I was gonna stop? Please stop? But no, there's half an hour more of me doing this. Maybe if I come up with like a pattern, like straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight. There we go. Come on, 1, 2. Come on. No, come on. Nope. 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 What if I throw 1 up in the middle and then I throw 2 up in the side? And it's kind of alternate like this. This isn't gonna work. This is gonna be harder than I thought. It's a new day. I have a new shirt on. So day 1 was massively unsuccessful. I hinted at the end that I realized a little bit that it would be harder than I thought, but I still hadn't fully grasped how difficult it would be. So for day 2, I actually found a place with a higher ceiling. I went into the basement of my university and basically found a room where I could make a fool out of myself and no one could see me. Okay, so day 2, 3 things that I found out I needed. 1, a higher roof. So I got into this room, which I think should be a lot better. 2, I need balloons that are way more blown up because then they stay up for longer and they fall slower. And 3, in order for the record to actually count, I have to fill in an application and I need 2 witnesses, which means that I actually need to find 2 adults that aren't related to me who are willing to watch me play with balloons for an hour. That might actually be the hardest part of this whole thing. For now, I'm just practicing, seeing if I can get close to the record before I start recruiting people to come watch me. That sounds weird. Yeah, so the process to actually apply for a world record is weirdly intricate and tedious. You have to wait 12 weeks before Guinness will even send you guidelines on how to start. And then after you've submitted your evidence, it takes another 12 weeks for them to actually review it. So that's 6 months in total that you're just waiting. And they also take up to 2 weeks to respond to your questions. It's a whole process. I actually feel a little bad because I asked for this room and I told them that I was gonna play ping pong. So they spent like 10 minutes setting up this whole ping pong table for me. No ping pong will be played today. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Go, no. Okay, that's okay. Oh, okay. So much harder than I thought it would be. No! How am I supposed to do this for 45 minutes? I'm already out of breath. I just watched a video of the previous world record holder doing it, and he uses his feet, so that's good to know. No. That one was better. Is it because they're like overly staticky? Okay, so it's been about half an hour, and I haven't been able to do it for even like 20 seconds. So I think one of the problems is that the balloons are really, really staticky. So as soon as they get into the air, if two of them are close to each other, they just kind of repel each other. Which means that they fly away in very erratic directions. And I Googled how to get rid of static electricity, and apparently the room has to be way more humid. So I need a tall room that's humid, and I need to get better at this. This is gonna be difficult. So it turns out running around hitting balloons is way more tiring than you'd think, especially if you have asthma. I'm visibly out of breath. You know, the funny thing is, I actually thought it would be inspiring. When I was making this video, it'd be like, wow, this is so difficult, but he actually did it. He didn't actually do it. So the second day was kind of a waste. I didn't get better at keeping the balloons up. All I did was just learn, wow, this might not be doable. All right, day 3. That's the sound of me running the balloons underwater to try and make them less statically charged. Notice that the balloons are squeaking way more than usual. Yeah, that's because they're wet. Okay. That was better. That was maybe 30 seconds. Day 3 actually went better than day 1 and 2. I got some decent attempts in. That might have been a full minute. Hey, what's up? Huh?
When? Okay, show me.
Okay, so the record is 40 minutes, right? Gotten up to
40
like...
minutes.
Huh?
40 minutes.
Gotten up to about a minute. Huh? My bad. Whoops. That's way too tall. I need a taller ladder. So I need to watch the chandelier. This This may look strange, but the way I'm getting around the static electricity problem is I'm rubbing the balloons with a damp cloth. So like I was making some progress, my attempts were going up to a minute, but I still needed to crack 40 and that just seems so out of reach. So I decided to try for a different world record I had seen as well. Just watch. I also decided to start a timer in the background, which was a good idea, but I wasn't resetting it between rounds, rendering it kind of useless. Oh, that wasn't bad. That actually wasn't bad. They hit each other. They're not allowed to do that. No. They hit each other again. Oh, my neck hurts. Maybe I need to take off my glasses. Oh, my hair keeps getting in my face.
A man bun?
Huh? No, I don't want a man bun. Maybe I should wear a hat. I wonder if those are...
A big fedora. A top hat.
But after about an hour of trying, I didn't actually get anywhere.
You good, Ethan?
No. And that's about where I stopped. I meant to keep going, but then university and other things in life got in the way. So yeah, there you have it. There was my misguided attempt to try and break a world record. Couple takeaways from this whole experience. Breaking a world record is hard, but definitely doable. But also make sure that you know what you're getting into. Like, don't just pick one and be like, oh, that looks easy. Because sometimes they may look easy, but they're really not. Also, keep in mind the Guinness World Record application process does kind of suck. Between coming up with the idea and getting the record, it'll take about 6 months. Also, you can't just record a video and send it in like I originally thought. You need to actually tell them when you're going to try it. And so you can only break the record on the day that you actually tell them that you'll try it. So I guess if you fail on that day, you have to wait another 6 months. You also need 2 witnesses, and there are a couple other things to think about. Or you could just give them some money. So yeah, I don't have a world record. Maybe I might try this again in the future, but for now, I hope you enjoyed watching me make a fool out of myself with balloons for a while. Peace. Go, no!